All right, we're gonna start recording this. I'm just gonna do no cuts because that's how I like to do it. I like to do it raw. We're just gonna start. I'm just gonna select a random day. So, all right, 2017 5/17, and then we're just gonna start. We're just gonna backtest. And when I say backtesting, I might place some entries, and we might just see what price action does. We'll do ES, NQ. This is what I always do, and then we'll do YM just cause, and then I do DXY, but I never really look at it. I just see like maybe if I want to, and then low key we'll stick to that. And then what did it say? It was 2017, May 15th, 2017. May 15th to now. All right, and I'm just gonna backtest this. I might start doing these like little live sessions, but for now it's just gonna be recording. I might do like one of these every single day. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, okay. So right now we're just gonna start off with the daily chart for sure. Okay, if we look at the daily bullish order flow, simple. Weekly bullish order flow. We're in all-time highs, so bullish until proven wrong. All right, what day of the year are we? We're in May, so. Hold up. Let me pull up. I do have this seasonal tendency chart. So around June, July, we could see some form of displacement. We're in May right now, April, May. So according to the seasonal tendency chart, we could see some form of retracement here. So that's what I would anticipate. I would anticipate seeing some form of retracement here, but overall, I would still have to be bullish until something else happens. If we look at ES, same thing. I would still have to be bullish here. But if we look, we kind of do have, we do have SMT in the market here. Let's pull up NQ right here. I would more say that we're gonna be bullish until we get displacement here, though. You look at YM. YM has displaced, so we do have SMT. We could possibly form SMT within the market. Overall, NQ is the strongest one here, so. You gotta note that. All right, so that's your daily chart. Let's drop down to the hourly chart and let's just see what we have here to work with. All right, ES looks like we're gonna push up and liquidate highs. So, all right, so we just finished a Tuesday. So hold up. I like going on one screen. We'll just do NQ for now. Okay, we're just gonna go to the next morning session. Next AM session. Okay. So overall, framework and bias is all bullish. But if we see here, we could be drawn up into these highs here. So you're just taking those highs, and we have low resistance liquidity at the lows. So that's key. Where's the high resistance liquidity? Where's the low resistance liquidity? Okay, I need to lock in to when 9:30 is. Do we have any news? Tuesday? No, we have news Thursday. Secretary Munchkin speaks. Okay, let's see what price does here. Overall, just bullish. This is extremely bullish. So I wouldn't like to really look to fade anything. Have we drawn up into all-time highs on ES? Yeah, we're about to. So this is kind of just a day in price where I don't really care to really look for anything. I don't really care to look for longs. I don't really care to look to try to short this. That's just kind of me. I want to pull out a fulcrum point here. Let's do standard deviation. This could possibly be somewhere where we reject. I want to put negative 0.5 here too. So let's have negative 0.5 as well as a. No, 0.5. Okay. All right. Now we can finally get into this. Overall, I'm not really expecting much here. But we have market open. I want to wait for this 15 minutes. If we get a 15-minute change of state delivery. All right, so we just got a 15-minute change of state delivery. So I think that this low is probably going to be the draw on liquidity. We'll see. Could just be rebalancing to this order block. So if we close below this order block here, this would be what I'd be interested in. Sorry, I'm not really I'm not really backtesting very well. All right, so notice how on this day, normally what I like to see, I like to see, and this is kind of what I want to backtest here. Like this is kind of why I wanted to get on here. The 9:30 change of state delivery. So anytime I'm looking for to solidify my bias, I'm looking for 15-minute change of state deliveries. I think that that's just overall like a good key to have to really solidify your bias for the morning session. So we see here, change of state delivery. If you don't know what that is, I'd recommend looking at T-Trade's video. But basically, it's pretty much just claiming something as an order block. So closing below these two up close candles would solidify a change of state delivery. So right here, why was this not a proper change of state delivery? Because we're just rebalancing this imbalance. So anytime we're looking at that 9:30 change of state delivery, there's one rule that I kind of want to stick to is looking at if we're possibly rebalancing or repricing to an imbalance, or if we're going into an imbalance. If there's a balance below that. So that's what we're just doing. We came to that order block there. How it was a possible way to trade this? Well, where's your 950 macro? This just really isn't anything crazy. So let's just keep on going. All right, big displacement. I still think we're heading to this low here. I still think that we're heading to that low. We're above midnight open. We're above New York open. We're in a deep discount. Fair value gap in now. Fair value gap out. This fair value gap, if we even trade up to it, will likely be sensitive. All right, displacement. And notice this level here. Let's see if we want to draw up in that order block there. And we also have a fair value gap overlapped with that. All right, there. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful delivery. All right, now let's see if we want to come down and take this low here. I would assume so. I would think so. We have low resistance liquidity here. All right, we didn't end up. What did we end up doing? Right here. Where did we stop at? Why did we all of a sudden change delivery here? Well, there's not really anything we really have here. It has to be because of ES. It has to be. Let's see ES. There's your answer right there. ES drew into an hourly imbalance. So if you were to have taken that trade on NQ, you could have seen that ES was drawing into here. I wasn't looking at that at the time. I'm sorry. I apologize. But it also wasn't really the best trade there. But yeah, ES came to that hourly imbalance. So let's look at ES right now. ES hourly imbalance. 5-minute change of state delivery here possibly. We have liquidated all these lows here. Let's just see what price does. I don't really care to trade this. Okay, 5-minute order block, 5-minute fair value gap there. Let's see. Just some like low hanging objectives here. It could be this price right there. All right, that got taken. Low hanging fruit. That could have been a trade there. Looking for that. Boom, displacement up. Right to there, right to these previous up close candles. That would be your breaker. Or that would be a mitigation block. Yeah, that would be a mitigation block right there. Alright, let's go back to NQ. NQ drew back up to these highs here. Notice NQ came into this 5-minute fair value gap here. After this 5-minute change of state delivery, what time is this occurring? What time are we turning within the market? What time? 10:50. 10:50 macro starts expansion higher. What creates a turning point here? What creates that? 9:50 macro. 9:50 10:10 macro creates the starting of sell side delivery. 10:50 macro to 11:10 starts buy side delivery. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Beautiful price delivery. All right, and now I don't really like anything, but my eyes are just looking at this low here. It's within an imbalance. I think that's where we're heading to next. That's the next bus stop. Bus got a little bit delayed here. Bus had to get some other people. All right, so we drew back. We didn't have any interest. Do we have an SMT there? With a 12 p.m. low. Do we have an SMT at that low? Well, let's see. 12 p.m. low. Do we have SMT at a 12 p.m. low? Yeah, we do. So that kind of, yeah, that's nice to see. ES came down, drew to that low. We'll say this low likely could be a better SMT. NQ did not want to with this low. That's why we didn't need to draw into this imbalance here. Then we saw a buy side. Okay, so that was pretty much the day of price action. So at 9:30, what do we have? We had a Judas swing higher to then reprice lower to then turn at a macro. Simple. ES was within an hourly imbalance. That's what caused the turning point at ES. Hourly imbalance. And look at this. Last 3 down close candles. That's your order block. That's us providing fair value into the market. All right, next day. Next day. Okay, so we still have the standard deviation. I'll keep it up. All right, Asia expansion lower. Oh my gosh, my bad. I fumbled. I hate when I do that. Oh my gosh, that would have been a good day. That would have been a good day too. It's always the good days that stuff like that happens. Okay, so we'll say we had expansion lower. London ends up putting in high day. Well, technically high a true day. So high after midnight opening price. That's beautiful. Displacement. This fair value gap doesn't even need to get traded into because we have this fair value gap overlap out. So fair value gap in, fair value gap out, balanced price range. We don't really need to trade it up there. We trade in this fair value gap at a certain time of the day at 9:30. Boom. Also have that breaker right there. So this is acting as resistance right there. Let's look at ES. Let's check in with the ES. ESPN. ES save kind of situation. Fair value gap in, fair value gap out, balanced price range. We don't need to trade back up into there. Your breaker, your last down close candle. You could use this as your breaker too. But we're trading right into there. And look at what we repriced to perfectly. That order block right there. And right above midnight open. At NQ, we don't quite trade into that. So let's break this down into the 5 minute. We have 5 minute fair value gap. We have these up close candles here. Exactly where price draws into. Where's market actually open? Right here. So we offer Judas swing higher. And then guess what probably starts this delivery the outside? I guess it's not like perfectly. But 950 macro. What else? What other than 950 macro? What other macro is there? There we have 950 macro. Starts sell side or pretty much amplifies sell side delivery. We draw into these up close candles here, which is 1 15-minute order block, and then boom, we displace lower. So that was the delivery there. Let's zoom out. What objectives we have? Okay, this low right there. Boom. Most of my position would have liked to have been off there. In terms of retracement here, we have this weekly imbalance here. I don't really care about this weekly imbalance right here, but it's just some low-hanging fruit that we could use. I care more about this imbalance here. It's in more discount of this price leg and also has an order block kind of attached to it. So I'm looking at this wick here. That's where I think the market's heading. This now could be something here. All right. Now let's see what we want to do. We have this low that we just taken. I would look to be kind of neutral here. All right. 15-minute fair value gap. Notice what starts delivery to the buy side. What starts delivery to the buy side? Who would have guessed it? 950 macro. All right, do we have any imbalance here? We have this imbalance that we could look to rebalance. We also have this imbalance, but I wouldn't really like to see that. I would like to see the skill left as breakaway. But what's the draw on liquidity here? Alright, I think we've done everything that we needed to do for this day. I would like to be able to see new week opening gaps, which is why I don't love FX replay. I would like to see like new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps. If this low happened to be at a new day opening gap, new week opening gap, which I'm not gonna look into, I could find that out. Yeah, just screw it. You can just skip this portion if you're watching this back. Okay, this is the live market right now. I'm anticipating this to be the draw on liquidity in live market, but that's a different topic. All right, let me look at what is it, May? So it would be 2017. Screw it. NQM. It's May 17th that we're at. Oh, but then I'm gonna spoil price action. We won't. Sorry. All right. I very sorry if you're still watching this. Very sorry. All right. Notice here. I would like to solidify a bias. I would like to see a 15-minute CISD, but 5-minute. Do we have a CISD? Yes, we do. And now we're respecting this order block here. So I'm looking for at least this to be like a little low-hanging fruit objective, but that's very scalpy. Let's see what price does. We're generating lows here. Trend line phantom. Oh, we just broke the trend line. Within a 1-minute imbalance here. Do we have SMT there? Did we form SMT? Yeah, we did. I'm looking for this high for sure. I'm looking for that high right there for sure. Low hanging fruit right there. Retracement of this for value gap. All right, let's speed up this delivery a little bit. Okay, we didn't end up drawing there. Why? Do we have SMT at the high? Nope. Do we have higher time repeat rate? Yeah. So we didn't want to retrace back up there. I would. That's very counter trend. Very counter trend. So we drew up where we left equal highs. Kind of like a rejection block there. But we have that 15-minute PD rate that's going to take precedence over that little SMC. It's also at 12:30. Which is again why I only like to try to trade 10.50, 9.50. And look, we're just displacing lower. So this was indeed a very fast or very... I've noticed that. When we have days like this, this also was on a case study I did. When we have days like this, oh boy, we really want to displace. So, like, that is the definition of low resistance liquidity right there. All of this was generated within how many days? 17 days took to generate all that. How many days did it take to... 1 day, 30 minutes. 17 days to generate all that. 1 day. How many points was that? This is NQ back in the day. Like NQ moves so much compared to... That's only 150 points. I think we're spoiled. I think we're spoiled. That's only 150 points. If we look at like 150 points nowadays, like let me pull up NQ. Like, this is probably gonna be a 100-point move at least, like just from here to here. All right, that's 100 points. That's intraday. That easily happens intraday. Like here to my current draw liquidity is 150 days. Okay. All right, now we just wait for the next day. Huge range day. So what does that mean for tomorrow? Likely. What does that mean for tomorrow? Likely, a small range. Still can be traded though. All right, and now like notice how I'm like very cautious with it right now. I don't want to. Oh my gosh, I did it again. All right, notice here we had a 15-minute trade to stay delivery here. We have taken sell side liquidity. We have a 15-minute order block within the market right here. Boom, beautifully propelled. And then now we have propulsion right there. Boom, beautifully propelled right at market open. So we had market open expansion when we were within a 15-minute, a 15 minutes. What am I trying to say? A 15-minute propulsion block right there. All right, right now we have standard deviation of -4 being drawn into. Notice as well we're at that -1.5. Let's zoom in here. Where's 950 macro? No other than right here. No other than when we were tracing right into this value gap right here. Boom. Instant expansion here. All right. I expect consolidation. Retracing to 5-minute order block, possibly. What did 1050 macro do? Probably started this move lower. More or less did. More or less. You have your 1050 macro. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just like, that's not really a good case study of it. But here, do we have a higher time repeat array? Probably. You have your hourly fair value gap, hourly order block right there. 4-hour fair value gap. Daily. We're going to post a daily fair value gap here. So I think just consolidation for the rest of the day. Just held within, when I say, I think we're just going to be hold within this range here. Because we want to print that daily fair value gap. Okay. So we end up violating that, and we end up taking this high here. So now I really don't expect anything. But we'll see what ends up happening. So we did have a little IRL ZRL there. IRL there. Do we have SMT at the lows? That's what I would really like to see. SMT at the lows, maybe? Wait, I have to... My brain can't... I don't have photographic memory. My brain can't handle that. Hello? I think we do. Somewhere over here. No. Well, I guess right there. That's a very fractal SMT. We probably have SMT with Dow. Let's pull up Dow. No SMT. Kind of there. Kind of there. Alright, enough with that. Enough with that. Alright, I really wouldn't look to trade this. I'm personally just not a PM session trader. I think I found that out. PM session doesn't attract me. It's just most of the time it just doesn't resonate with me, and it's kind of just like slower, or not slower, but just not as like good conditions as 9:30 or as market open. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Dang, why is my thing so slow? Do we have a news release? Okay, very slow Asia sessions. Okay, I like this indicator because it tells me when the market. It tells me when I can kind of slow down. All right, so here, where are we at? We're within an hourly imbalance here. Also a daily fair value gap now. We're within that daily fair value gap here. We do have bullish momentum here though, so we do have bullish order flow. We just had a very fast sell side delivery, scaring everyone, scaring investors. Let's see though. This does look like we could prime this up for some 15-minute change state delivery. We've yet to take in this high, so we do have SMT at the highs on ES and NQ. But I would approach that more like, hey, we're going to this high because we have bullish order flow. Bullish order flow. So I don't really see the chart full on reversing here. So I kind of want to see this high. And we have this imbalance here as well. So I would remain bullish unless if we get something that we like. Okay, 930 CISD. I'm looking for this imbalance at least. Alright, I think we should get expansion here. Fell short of that imbalance there. We're consolidating, so we're probably not going to reverse here. We have order block here. Consolidation. Imbalance met. Very I feel like there's a bank holiday or there's got to be some sort of economic. It's a very slow day. Friday the 19th. No. Really? There is FOMC. Oh, that's. Alright, notice what we did though. 9:30 change of state delivery. That's what I'm talking about. 9:30 change of state delivery right there. 9:30 change of state delivery with that order block. Boom. That is why I kind of want to get on here and backtest. That 9:30 change of state delivery. It just solidifies your bias. So now you have that 9:30 change of state delivery. Okay, you don't need to get in here at this low. You know that we have a 9:30 change of state delivery. There's draws higher. What's more favorable? Buy side. I mean, if you take a loss using that bias, then okay, you take a loss and then you get on to the next one. There's always going to be the next day. Like, we don't even care about this now. We don't even care. We don't care what she does. She can move 1,000 points. Oh, big displacement right here. Actually, let's go over that. Yeah, we don't care about it. We don't care. We don't care about it. We do not care. What's that? That's like Mike Tomlin. We do not care. All right. It's so slow. Usually it's a little bit faster. I think my PC is getting overloaded. All right, 3:30. Like I just realized I'm gonna be looking at the time at the bottom. 8. Okay. What have we just done? We've taken buy side. We've taken sell side, so we have low resistance signatures at the lows. I'm immediately looking at these highs here. Very low hanging fruit. Objective here. Let's see what 9:30 does. I think that we'll just get expansion here even before 9:30. Where is the low resistance liquidity? Where is the high resistance liquidity? Well, we have high resistance liquidity at these lows. If we have SMT at the lows, that would be even better. Oh, thank you. Thank you. SMT at the lows. We are kind of priming up some failure swings. So we'll see what market open wants to do. But we formed an SMT. Fair value gap. We're kind of within a market maker model. We have buy side resting above us. On the hourly chart as well, let's see. Let's see. All right, and now we have fireworks. Fireworks. Look at that. Was that a surprise? 930 expansion. Whenever we have 930 expansion like that, it's usually within a market maker model after we've already had a 15-minute propulsion. After we had a 15-minute propulsion, this is your order block. Now this is your propulsion. That's usually when we have 930 expansion. All right, and now we don't even care. We don't even care. There's gonna be another day in the market. Okay, let's skip this a little bit faster. I feel like my PC is about to crash. Maybe I do like live. Maybe I might start doing live streams where I just backtest for like 4 hours. I feel like it's much better because like then I'm forced to like speak out loud, you know. All right, overall, what is order flow? Bullish. We do have this big hourly imbalance that I think we might draw into here. Within an hourly imbalance here, we have buy side that rests above us. We have just reversed this daily fair value gap, this little whatever flash attack, flash crash. So and now we're about to post a daily fair value gap here. Let's look at ES real quick. I don't really care about YM too much, honestly. Let's look at the hourly. We have buy side rested above here, and this just looks like a complementary market maker buy model. Let's swing grade this real quick. $75% right in line with that order block, or sorry, that fair value gap. I would like to see that fair value gap get traded into. I really would. So I think we're gonna have a Judas swing lower. Where's the low resistance liquidity? At the lows. Where's the low resistance liquidity? Where is the low resistance liquidity? It's pretty simple. Let's keep it that way. Alright. Low resistance hit. Now what are you looking for? 950 macro. What else are you looking for? Maybe some changes to delivery. You just taking sell side. We know the drawn liquidity is higher on the higher time frame. So we could afford to be a little bit aggressive with an entry here. And then maybe enter here. And then even hold for these highs all the way up here. All the way up here. So this could be an aggressive entry. And if you get it wrong, then okay, the market's gonna be open tomorrow. Okay, you got it wrong. So we didn't just want do we have S? I don't know if we do. Oh, we do have S&T at the highs, so that could be a little adding indicator to your bias. We have this fair value gap below market price, and we are well above midnight open, so I didn't see that. 950 macro has not even opened yet. Let's look at the hourly chart. We have this hourly order block. These hourly order block candles. So the reason why I'm using this order block is because it's the last two down close, or it's the biggest down close candle, the biggest down close candle with the beefiest body. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. We don't need that. Okay, let's see. Within that order block, within a 5-minute fair value gap, we want buy side delivery. We have a 15-minute fair value gap there. See, we might want these lows. PM Asia session lows. Nope, just those lows. Kind of just consolidation day. What do? We drew up into this order block right there. Well, not really. Broke down at where? 1150. Then 1250. At the end of the day. Overall, was this a very nice day? You have your 930 Judas, a breakdown, SMT at the highs. Fair value gap gets traded into, then you have these lows here. And then we end up trading into where? A 5-minute imbalance. I thought so. Yeah, 5-minute imbalance here. Find our way back up to a 50-minute fair value gap into this breaker. Selling back off to these lows here at 1250. Then we take these lows and then we want to seek buy side delivery. So, all right. Overall, we still are within a market maker model. We now have a fair swing here, but we've taken liquidity here. So, I think that's all IPTA was seeking to do. Let's pull up live market real quick. All right. As we see, we're slowly spooling towards that drawn liquidity that I have. Let's see. All right, market's yet to open. I wish FX Replay made it a little bit easier. I mean, they have go-to session. I guess I might need to start doing that. But for me, that it takes longer to do that for my computer. All right, 915 right now. Where's low resistance liquidity? Well, it's generated right here. We are within this market maker model, so we could see expansion, but I really don't think so. I don't think so yet. We'll see what happens. We could end up seeing that. Wait. I want to go to ES. Oh, dang. It didn't save my annotation. It didn't save my annotation. Did I not? Oh, I might have deleted it. We're right back in that order block right there. That's what we repriced to. Oh, I didn't even. That was Wednesday. So, weekly profile. Monday low of week. And then Thursday, possible high of week here after we take buy side. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, we haven't taken buy side. We do have a 5-minute change to delivery at 9:30, so I think this imbalance is likely. All right, was that even a possible trade? Well, we don't even end up posting that change to delivery. But here, fair value gap in, fair value gap out, right there. New York open as well. Look at that. Now we're below midnight open. I think this 950 macro will be a little bit better candidate for a long entry. Okay, this should be a sensitive fair. Wait, that isn't even a fair value gap. This should be a sensitive fair value gap. Was not. Again, kind of the same profile has been happening. This day and this day. That 15-minute change to delivery. So I think we're definitely want this low for sure. So I think that's something that I need to see more happen more. I feel like I put too low of objectives on what price could likely do and then head higher, but once we have 15-minute change of state delivery, again, which is what I really wanted to go over today. Once we have 15-minute change of state delivery, then we're likely going to continue to that direction, at least for the short term. Here we have 9:30 change of state delivery. What do? We end up repricing lower to this low. So we're likely going to see the next level of liquidity, which is this low here. We're still likely to see that, I think. Do we have SMT at the low? Sorry, I wasn't even. Yeah, we do. Okay, so that was why. Look at how well we delivered to that. Oh, we have FO. Wait, whenever I get so confused on FX replay when it says FOMC minutes, I can't tell if that's actual FOMC or not. I think that this is actual FOMC. Oh, there's no way this isn't the actual FOMC. Because I backtested that before. I did a little. I did a thing on that FOMC. I don't know. We'll ignore that day. We'll ignore that day. But likely we're gonna head up. We've taken draw on liquidity here. So what do we do? Ever since we hopped on this, we had a full-on market maker buy model here. Displacement lower. Where are we likely to claim? New buying at. Old selling. Where that happened within this order block here. We don't really ever end up claiming that. Maybe on ES? No. Alright. Anyways, that's all I'm going to have for this little session here. It's a nice little 42 minutes. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And I appreciate y'all.